How's it going, guys? Cameron here, Canadian Gamer, coming at you with another video. My, oh my, it doesn't take much to trigger people in this community. Good Lord. How's it going, guys? So, as you saw in that last video there, I obviously ruffled a few feathers in the community. And there's a few things to be said about that, you know. The first thing is I do want to say, with regards to this guy, PK in the Universe, I think his name is. Never checked out his channel. It was brought to my attention after the fact. I didn't know this, but apparently, and I heard it from a reliable source, that this guy has tissue paper thin skin. Like no kidding. You could probably just you blow on his skin and his arm would blow away. So apparently he doesn't take kindly to criticism. I didn't know that. And the guy kind of pulled what I like to call a bitch move. So as soon as I posted that video, I guess he subscribed to my channel under an alt account because like he posted a comment almost immediately. And then he took a link to the video. He ran over to Twitter, his safe space, and he threw in, I think he tagged Smash JT. And he was like, "Hey guys, look at this. CG posted a video about me. Get him! Send in the troops!" Obviously, that didn't really do anything but promote my video. And then he started talking about how I was promoting his last video. I don't know what his last video was. I didn't see it. So please enlighten me. But PK, if you actually watched the video, which I don't think you did, you'd quickly realize the video was barely even about you. I mentioned you in passing, and I even said in the video, I'm not going to say much about this guy because I don't really know him that well. You can go back and watch it yourself. So this guy, again, he gets absolutely triggered, goes on a tirade, runs to Twitter, screaming to the sky, guys, look what this guy did. Guys. Chill out, dude. Chill out. It was just a video. Obviously, there was some sarcasm in that video as well. You don't need to take life so seriously. Speaking of other content creators with thin skin, we've got to talk about this other guy again, Potion Sword Run. Again, the unoriginal seed, if you will. Like, I don't care what you're doing with your seed. Just don't spread it around me, okay? Keep your seeds in your pants. So this guy posted a video last night, maybe an hour or two after I posted mine. I didn't know about it until somebody sent me a link. I didn't watch it. But, it says a lot about the guy. He's got nothing on me when he titles the video Canadian Drunk and then da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So I'm a drunk just because I have a glass of beer in my video. That makes me intoxicated. How do you know that? That's absolutely, what that tells me when I see that, when you call somebody a drunk, that reeks of desperation. You've got nothing on me and you're grasping for straws, so you've got to resort to personal attacks. So again, Original Seed, if you go back and watch the video that I posted a few days ago where I mentioned you, if you actually watched the video, I didn't say anything towards you as a personal attack. The video was more with regards to channels that are solely focused on Amico content, not just your channel. However, you decided to interpret it as a personal attack, and you instead of critiquing my video or things that I said, or maybe talk about how maybe you dislike the content that I put out, maybe my production values are not up to snuff. No, you can't do that. You have to resort to personal attacks by calling me an alcoholic or a drunk and bringing my nationality into it for whatever reason. Calling me a drunk is like me calling you, I don't know, a heroin addict? Not that I would ever call him a heroin addict, but you see where I'm going with this. There's a difference between critiquing what somebody's talking about and just flat out throwing out insults and personal attacks. So I just think it's funny because the whole irony of the situation is I don't think this guy, the Original Seed, I don't think he actually tagged Intellivision or Amico on this video that he posted about me. And you can tell right away, the last time I checked, I think it got like 110, 120 views, and it's already been up for about 13 hours. So as you can clearly see, people come to his channel for one reason and one reason only: to watch Amico content and Amico drama. And that's exactly what I was getting at. As soon as you posted a video on yours truly, nobody gave two shits about it. Nobody went and checked it out. Didn't interest anyone at all. And that's your fault, because I can post content, and I have posted content on this channel, and yeah, I'm not getting thousands of views. Don't get it twisted. But I can easily talk about anything on this channel and expect to get at least 200 to 300 views on a video. So it says a lot about my channel, and it says a lot about your channel. I didn't say anything that was considered a personal attack towards you on that video that I can recall. But you have nothing on me, so your only claim to fame is to throw out an insult. Oh, this guy's a Canadian drunk. Try again. You got nothing. So, the next thing we want to talk about here, I want to actually bring up somebody who is a cult member, and that's DJC Game Studios. Now, as you guys can recall, was it last year? He posted an impressions video talking about Finnegan Fox, and Review Tech USA had a field day with that because we all remember, it's iconic now. You can see it here.
My jaw's hitting the ground.
Where DJC claims that Finnegan Fox made his jaw hit the ground. So my question to you guys is it possible for a video game to make your jaw hit the ground? Is it possible? So, because I was talking about this with someone else in the community, and we were kind of laughing about it a bit. We're like, with all due respect to DJC, he might be excited about Finnegan Fox or the Amico, but with regards to Finnegan Fox, and I've seen gameplay footage for Fox and Force, and it actually doesn't look that bad. I've even told DJC recently, when you're implementing that element of changing of the seasons within the game, that's a unique element. That would have been really cool, if that game would have maybe come out on the Super NES back in the day, or the Sega Genesis. So, it's got some redeeming qualities, but to say that the game made your jaw hit the ground, I don't think so. I think DJC is just really over enthusiastic with regards to the Amico project, and he obviously wanted to paint this game in a positive light to hopefully, garner some public interest from anyone watching that sort of teaser trailer, if you will, from Intellivision. So what I wanted to sort of talk about is, was there ever a time in my gaming career, if you can call it that, where my jaw literally hit the ground? And I've chosen 5 games here. I'm not going to talk a lot about them. I just want to flash them in front of the screen to give you guys an idea of games that truly my jaw obviously didn't hit the ground, but my mouth was agape. I was like, holy shit. So the first game I think that really was a holy shit jaw-dropping moment was Red Dead Redemption 2. I could not believe the graphics even before I played the game, when I saw, what was it, an E3 teaser? I couldn't believe it. I had to have it, a day one purchase. And I can remember putting this game on after it finally finished installing. And this was a jaw-dropping moment, absolutely. I don't think too many people are going to argue with that. Even though this is a last generation game, this game runs laps around many of the newer games that have come out over the last couple of years. I would love to see this get a remastered version, although I don't know how much else they can really make this game look better than it already is, other than improving some of the lighting and shadow characteristics within the game. So yeah, RDR2, that's a jaw-dropping game. Now this one here, some of you guys are going to laugh at me. Cyberpunk 2077. I was so hyped for this game. I had been following it for years. And even though it runs less than ideal on the last gen consoles, it's still visually impressive, especially the first time you walk out in that open world. And I was blown away the moment I put this game on. The music, the set pieces, the story, underneath all of the faults of this game, and believe me, there are a lot of them, although the game has been greatly patched at this point in time, there's an excellent game here, and a lot of people would agree. So Cyberpunk 2077, that was another gaming moment where my jaw pretty much hit the ground. And if you guys want to laugh at me for saying that, go ahead. I'm a fan of Cyberpunk 2077. I would love to be able to play it the way it's meant to be played, not on the current gen consoles, but the way you can get it running on the PC with all of the graphics cranked up to the max with a good RTX card. Mwah. The next game I popped on recently, Bloodborne. Again, another jaw-dropping game. Fresh off the heels of Dark Souls. Haven't even finished Dark Souls yet, and I popped this on just to see what all the fuss was about. And let me tell you, as soon as I put this game on, I was like, holy shit. Look at the aesthetics. The graphics are obviously way better than Dark Souls. This was another jaw-dropping moment for me. Absolutely. I love Bloodborne. I can't wait to go back and play it some more. Another one was the original Uncharted, Drake's Fortune. For being as old as it is, this PS3 game, at least in my eyes, looks incredible. The set pieces again, the set dressing, some of the action sequences. Again, you really get to know the characters once you progress through this game and it fleshes out the story. This to me was a jaw-dropping game. Obviously, all the Uncharted games, from a graphics perspective, are jaw-dropping. So I've got this one on there as well. And the last one I put on there was Outrun II on the original Xbox. Going from the original Outrun on the Sega Genesis to this, obviously it's jaw-dropping as well. So yeah, to me, for something to be jaw-dropping, a lot of it, at least to me, has to do with the graphics and presentation and the set pieces. There's a lot of games that I own in my collection that I actually like more than these games, but I wouldn't consider them jaw-dropping. I didn't put them on and been like, holy fuck, look at this. Most of those types of games that blow me away are the ones that have the dramatic set pieces, hanging from a cliff, the clouds are rolling through the sky, the tumbleweeds blowing across the ground, things like that. So when I look at Finnegan Fox or Fox and Forest, it looks like a good game. It's not jaw-dropping. Let's not get it twisted. So that's pretty much it. I wanted to sort of get that out there. What constitutes a game being jaw-dropping and what doesn't. Again, these are just my opinions. If you truly think Finnegan Fox is jaw-dropping, you have the right to your opinion. So that's fine as well. But I sort of wanted to get that out there because I do think there's a lot of members or cult members, Amico cult members, that are kind of overselling a lot of the games that they're looking at, which are, let's be honest, mediocre to average at best. And I think they're getting a little bit overzealous because they're very excited about this passion project. But I've never been like that. Like I'm an Xbox fanboy, and there's been times where I've shit on Xbox before. I shit on Game Pass. I've shit on Nintendo before as well. I try to call things how I see them. If a game's average at best, I'm not going to act like it's the second coming of Christ, like DJC did with Finnegan Fox. So that's my take on it. It's better to keep it real when you're talking about your impressions of these games. And I guess, yeah, Doom 3 would be jaw-dropping as well. That game really blew me away. But that's just it. That's my thoughts. Maybe you guys could leave it in the comments below. Have you ever had an instance or an occurrence where a video game actually made your jaw drop? And if so, leave it in the comments below. So that's going to do it for this video. Not much else to talk about. Again, just hilarious. These members in the Amico community. I think it was Smash JT. He was like, "Oh, Potion Sword Run, you really burnt that guy. You burned him good. Oh, boom, roasted." Oh, did he roast me? Did he, Jeff? Did he? I think you're the one that's roasted. You've got a big burn hole in your pocket from the $10,000 that just withered away that you spent. The $10,000 of your wife's money that you pissed away trying to land a viral video talking about the Amigos. So really, who's burnt? Who's roasted, Jeff? Who? Tell me, who? Who? Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day.
My jaw's hitting the ground. My jaw's hitting the ground. My jaw's hitting the ground. Remember that? What's happening, everyone?